Yo, what's cracking, guys? You already know who it is. We playing some Giant Simulator. I just found the most brokenest strat ever, right? So, here's the strat. This is free to play games, right? Free to play players, right? When you start out, you're not gonna have anything but just training sword, right? You're gonna be slow, right? What I want you to do is just swing your sword, right? So when you swing your sword, right, you'll be getting like a little bit, right? And you'll be slow, right? So what I want you to do is, in the beginning, go to a server that's basically dead, right? And just swing your sword, right? Because swinging your sword gives you that. And then there's shells in this game, right? So when you go to the shells, right, you're gonna gain like really small amounts of shells, right? But as you're swinging your sword, you're also gonna gain that plus shells, right? So you're gonna get there a little bit at a time. You're gonna gain some money and speed on top of that, which is good, right? And I mean, once you get to 5,000, don't even do that. Don't even do that. That's dumb. That's just dumb. Don't even go for this 5,000, right? The goal basically is that shells give you more than when you swing. See, I gain 4.5k experience, but when I swing with my sword, right, I only gain 2. So I gain like double the amount for collecting shells, right? What I want you to do is get enough, right, to basically, get enough shells to basically, um, go to the summer portal. The summer portal is over here, right? Once you go in here, right, the strat is to get this. Try and get lucky and get the fish. If you get lucky and you get the doubloon, that's fine. If you get the hat, that's fine. But look, the blue tang is so broken. He gives you 7 plus 7 to coins, plus 7 to when you rebirth, plus 7 to your points when you do quests, right? So you basically get one. If you get one, you get 7 times that. But if you get 2 of them, you get 14 times that, right? You get 14 times the coins, 14 times the rebirths. So what I want you to do is get enough to basically buy to see if you can get the fish. If you don't get the fish and you get something like here, I don't know if those are lower, but really try and get the fish. If you get the fish, that's good. Then after that, basically get your level over 100, which is like 120. I would say like 120 is a good spot, right? Once you get 2 blue tangs, right, just equip them because you'll get 14 times. Without that, you're gonna be at like 2k. You're gonna have to, like they said, get to basically level 300. But this mitigates that because it multiplies that, right? So then you're gonna get like 38k, which means you can basically then level it up 4 times. Right? You can just basically go here, go to your skills, and basically go through the line and level these up basically 4 times. Right? I got to 5, but not all the way through, right? But you want this so you can have 2 weapons, right? And then your goal then after that, right? Because you'll gain XP gain by a percentage. You'll gain speed by a percentage. You'll gain crit by a percentage. But you don't need that. You need this and this. Money is okay, but you'll need this and this. Reason being is because your money is already multiplied by super high, right? Then once you rebirth one time, right, all you really need to do is just run around the map and get shells. And that's about it, really. Because look, you gain 197 for my character, because it's a free to play character. You gain 197 and 4.66k, which I gain more for just collecting shells than it is to swing a sword that I just got 100,000 gold for to buy one sword. Yeah, I mean, you could get these, but that's like a small increase to it, right? Every level is 5% boost to your leveling your pets. One rebirth is 1 plus XP, right? So if you can basically convert and do math right, that's basically a ton. See? But by the time you do that and you get lucky and you get like pineapple or castle, right? By the time you even reach 100, you're gonna have enough to basically get these, which will level up your XP and your money, right? And give you shells, because they give you shells, which is what you want. You want shells. But I got lucky in this entire run and got pineapple, castle, and literally 3 tangs, which is like super hard to get. And this is my first time playing. And it like it's so broken at this point. Cause I'm already level 30 and I haven't swung my sword at all. See, and then when you're just down here, you're basically already fast enough. Because in the beginning you have to have like at least over 100, like 500,000 to literally be fast enough to just run around the map like this. See, and I just gained a level up. You just don't even swing at all. Only swinging is just for fighting the boss. So all you have to do now is once you rebirth one time, and you can basically get 4 or 5 for your skills to go up that high, you don't have to do nothing else but just collect shells the rest of the way. And you'll just gain everything, because the shells just give you everything. They give you money, speed. They also give you actual shells, which is the only things you need in this game. You don't really need rebirths, because you've already rebirthed one time. And because you have multiplier because of the artifact, right? You really don't have to do nothing else at this point. Just collect shells. Because you'll basically already be as fast as you were the first time, right? But when you reach that amount you had beforehand, you'll be twice as fast. Which means you can collect shells twice as fast. And you don't even have to swing your sword. I mean, you could swing your sword with it, which kind of makes it go faster. But there is like no need to at that point. Because once you can get ambidextrous and you can have basically 2 weapons, there's just no point. Because if you're fast enough to collect shells, right, you could just run around the map and level up faster than you can swinging one weapon. It is like super broken. It took me like, what was it? 7 or 8 hours. It took me like 7 or 8 hours of me playing this game. And it's been like, and I started at nighttime at like around, I'd say 5 to like 12 p.m. basically, and then it was like 1 a.m. and I've now started playing again at like 6 a.m. So you can see like how ridiculous it is, even without Game Pass, how fast you can just get it, if you have the time to, you can just literally in like no time at all just gain it easy. Because it's a no-brainer to not swing your sword. It's a no-brainer to not swing your sword. Because if you're fast enough and you can collect shells really quickly, right? You could just run around the map, collect shells, and you'll gain money, you'll gain all of it. Because all you're doing when you're swinging your sword is just gaining XP. You're not gaining the money part too. So there's no point in swinging your sword. Unless you want to get levels. But then that becomes pointless after a while because you know you're not gaining the money. You're just gaining the XP every time you swing your sword, so there's no point. See, like every time I swing my sword, I'm gaining that. The money is just passive thing. The money is just passive. See, you gain XP and whatever this is, right? So there's like it's a no-brainer to just, you know, get to 100,000 and get a sword that just levels up with you, and then get another sword that basically levels up with you, and then just have two swords, and then just literally sit there and just run around the map, collect shells. That's all you need to do. After that, I think the only thing after that is see, because even when I'm on this map right here, right, I'm this fast on this area. It's like stupid, right? What you could do is you could just go in here and hit the enemy, and you're getting 3.38k, which is stupid. 11.9k. So what you could do is you could just go in here and get your money and your XP, because you're getting 11.9k every time. So I just gained 12.9k. So I gained 3 from swinging my sword, but I also gained 12, so really I'm getting like 15k every time for swinging my sword, which is dumb. Because you're getting the swing plus the killing of the enemy. So think about it as like double XP. Essentially. So essentially you're getting whatever your weapon is, plus the bonus from killing the gnome. And see, I'm already at level 40. Easy. It's like so much fun now. Once you get past the first grind, it then becomes like way easy. I'd say at your earliest convenience, if you like this game and you want to play this game and you want to get really good at this game, this is the meta. Like, don't listen to anybody else telling you like, oh, go and get your first 2 pets, it helps you to like level up. Nah, cause they added shells in this game, and I don't know how long shells are gonna be for. So this is the current meta now. If the shells then go away after the summer ends, then that's out of luck for you to do this method. But I'm saying for this period now, you better get on it and like try to get as much as you can right now to just get those bonuses, so you don't have to literally just sit here and grind. Cause you see, it only took me like a day and I'm literally already like rebirthed 1 time. And I'm going this fast. And I know it takes RNG. You might have bad luck. But I'm saying, if you believe in yourself, you can achieve anything if you put your mind to it. And I wouldn't really recommend like auto clicker. Not even in the beginning, really. Because then after you've seen what my method does, it's just dumb. Like other games that basically have a similar thing, you can basically do that. Like if they have bonuses to multiply either your money, your speed, like things that multiply things, you don't need to basically then click at that point, because then you can just bypass it by that. And then when you rebirth, it then makes it way easier to basically gain the money back. So then there's no point in clicking after that, because then if passive things are gaining you money faster, then you don't have to do nothing but just let the game get you the money at that point. And that's all I wanted to talk about. But yeah, I'm gonna upload it probably today sometime. And yeah, that's all I wanted to tell y'all about the strategy, how to basically master this game. Because the other methods, they seem like way too long. Like, oh, you gotta do this, and then you gotta have enough money, and then waste your money on something that you may not get that one pet you want, when you could get something that just basically guarantees you're getting like upgrades for important stuff later on. Which you could do once you're closer to, 100. You could do that, and then spend, and then I think the wisest choice here would be spend your money, or spend your money on getting the weapon that levels up with you, and then once you have enough shells by then, spend your shells on getting the multiplier for the money in rebirths, because then it's just going to help you in the long run. And then after that, you're just going to skyrocket so fast, it's going to be unbelievable. And that's all I wanted to talk about today. So yeah, good luck to you in this game.